I think out of my 8 regular matches so far, I have only gone radar once.
Wow. I want to ask you this question, man, because I've asked so many teachers so far, and I want to know when do you feel most comfortable taking up to a radar dome? Like, you can give me some extra situations, or yeah, anything. Just go.
I think if I just want to send spies in his radar dome, that's it.
Are you ally player?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like 90% of the time.
But that's the only thing you use it for, like, for spies, or...
Yeah, or if opponent has Tanya, mass artilleries or mass V2s, then I also go for air. Yeah. But usually I just prioritize making more war factories instead and just blob up. So yeah, I think spies are quite nice actually, because if you send them in the barracks or war factory, you get veterancy.
Yeah.
Or you can
if
just
you put them in a PP, they kill the guy controlling the PP, and they get low power.
Just like in the video that you had.
Yeah. Andrew says when you have too much money, that's the time. Alright.
That's a solid point actually. Yeah. If you float like, I don't know, 6k or something, and you actually have a lot of tank production, like 6, 5 or 7 barracks and maybe 2 war factories, then you can just take up.
Oh wow, I usually do that way too fast then. Usually when I have like 2 expansions set up and they're stable and I protected them, then if I want to go for an early radar tech, then it's usually when I go for radar dome.
Yeah, no, I mean a lot of players do that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to ask different people's opinions and learn from that.
I'm definitely not the best example of good tech play. Like, I very rarely use it, and when I do, I'm not very good at it. So I guess if other players are doing it earlier, then that's also a good idea.
Kazu said against Morkel, I go radar tech really fast. Well, Kazu, a great example here. When I was playing you earlier today, I think I went for a pretty fast radar tech there. But in that situation, I was glad I did, because the Blackhawk was ready in time. Like, Kazu was trying to harass my eco with some infantry blobs, and my Blackhawk was ready just in time to... and then I first went for his rockets, and then I could clean up the rest. But I think that was pretty early for me. But it worked out. Until I died and lost. But that's just details. Kazu says that you love V2s?
Yes, I love to have them in my face. So much fun.
You have some weird fetishes, bro, if you like V2s in your face, but...
Then LSD.
Oh yeah, you also have a gun, probably? Is that your daily weekend, or like your weekly things you do in the weekend?
I that you mention it.
It's almost time? Is it time for your LSD trip? Can't wait to see you in the news again, Morkel. In the news, LSD guys goes at it again.
Yeah. Sick. I think NoobX is doing quite good already. He has Scots as well in the back, which is nice.
Oh, that's cute. Do you see that? TiTo formed a small heart shape at the hospital. That's nice.
Oh. It's planned.
This poor priest in his church, he's probably like, why the fuck do you need to start a war right outside my church? This is a place of God, people. But yeah, TiTo is actually, the APC is doing some work here.
NoobX has exactly 0 rockets. So if TiTo realizes that, he can just walk in.
True.
He still doesn't produce any rockets.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe he just like used 15 and then 5, and then he for some reason stopped. production, and then just made another 15.
I like these scouts from Newbie here in the bottom. But yeah, more reinforcements coming from TiTo here, and just gathering up at the church. The village is starting to become a war zone.
Ah, this is bad.
Oh, he shouldn't go in. That's bad, man. Like, he only had about one rocket when he went for that, and the APC still tanked so much.
Also the buildings, they make the army scatter.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And the defender will have the nice concave, so it's a really bad thing to go in there.
Yeah, maybe that's why TiTo was just standing outside the village to camp there.
Instead, they should just move on the left side, where it's more open, and then use the ranger as vision.
Smart. Smart plays. It's not looking good for Noob so far. He lost a lot in that fight. Yeah, you can see like TiTo killed double what he lost. So,
Ouch.
those were some bad engagement early on, and this is usually what happens to me as well. I do bad engagement early on, and that's what usually causes me to get behind and lose eventually.
And NoobX has...
Kaution, you should play the winner of this match. Why?
Oh yeah, that would be nice actually.
Why? Okay, why? I mean, it's not that I don't want to, but it's probably not as entertaining for the viewers when I play.
I think opposite. I think it's nice to see the point of view of the player.
Yep, you can see me get the fuck up and get nervous, and then Anyways, TiTo going in for an engagement with his heavy tank in front, really nice, but a lot of pillboxes there.
Also very nice positioning of NoobX.
Yep.
The medium tank though. The medium tank is just far away from the army.
Ooh. This is not good. This blob is... Oh, there's no tanks in front to soak up the damage. But luckily for TiTo, Noob's infantry blob was slightly out of position to punish that. But maybe he has a chance to do so again because his tanks are in the back. But yeah. Oh, but now they're actually in front for this engagement, so it worked out. Oh my god. Was this planned, ladies and gentlemen?
This is also very bad by NoobX because now he should not move. He should just stop and wait.
Yeah, because TiTo's forces are just standing still, so they shoot sooner than Noob.
Yeah, this is not good. He should just stop.
And meanwhile, we have a small force here from TiTo with lots of flamethrowers, and they're killing these small buildings easily. Oh, and at the same time, Noob got pushed away from the eco in the middle as well, middle right, just above his main base. TiTo pushed there as well.
Oh, died.
Tesla. TiTo's doing really well here.
This is looking good for TiTo, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to... What do you think Noob has to do to make a comeback here?
Get rid of the middle army, kind of. And on the right side, with like the 2 Tesla coils and a bunch of flamethrowers. No, actually 1. Just give up on that one. I would just try to focus on the left side. Expand on the left.
Maybe not a bad idea, because if he pushed that through eventually, he could put some pressure on that expansion from TiTo here.
Right side, he has like 3 Tesla coils now.
Oh no, this is good. The waypoint of his racks in the upper expansion all the way up top are just getting killed by the flame tower here. Oh no! He probably forgot to set his primary building yet. There it is. Yeah, flamethrowers in defense are so good here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Also, this time again, he's just moving in.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And Noob now has to make a choice, but he cleaned this up and now he's going for the expansion, but he's probably the one in there, so he's just going out pretty badly. Damn.
In the meantime, I will be right back in, I don't know, 2 minutes.
Oh sure man, do your thing. You be you. Surprised Noob's army value is still that high, actually. Oh no, sending in free harvesters. Oh dear. Okay. Oh wow. That's probably one of the few riflemen that can say, yo boys, I killed a fucking medium tank with my rifle. He's getting some good trades. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, that was pretty solid, in my opinion, for Noob. But yeah, TiTo is just going back and forth here. He's killed here, so now he's going back over here. He's putting pressure over here. Losing more harvesters in the process. Flamethrowers also doing work. See, while Noob is trying to move in closer, the flamethrowers are just gonna wreck him. Tiramisu, nice man. Sounds good. Tiramisu sounds really good. Do adults say tummy ache too? Usually we don't, but we get what you're saying, and if I would have a normal conversation with an adult and he would say to me, I have a tummy ache, I would probably be like, alrighty then, this guy is a little bit special. That's okay. Let him be special. Seems normal to you? Well, okay. I haven't been that much to the UK, and when I have been to the UK, I never said, hey man, I have a tummy ache, to see what his reaction would be.
Hello?
Hey Morkel. Kazu is special though? Oh, well, that is something we can definitely agree about, that Kazu makes really good maps.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also has very characteristic ridges, like cliffs, where the oil is. Like super exposed oil.
Yep. And he knows to make how to build annoying rocks for certain people.
That's true.
Such as Orp.
A lot of players struggled the first couple of matches on this one, I think.
It's not normal in the UK unless you're either 6 or gay. Okay, so if you're gay, you say tummy ache. So that sounds harsh, man. That sounds like some confirmation in the public for gay people to say that they're gay. Like, I have a tummy ache. Oh, you're one of those guys, aren't you? You fucking knobhead.
Sounds kind of cute.
Yeah, sorry, my British spy accent was taking over. Noob is still holding on really good, and like you said, he's moving over to the left.
So now actually the quite opposite, because he's moving back with his MCV. Guess he wants to play some pillboxes or something.
Oh yeah.
This is also nice. Now he actually just doesn't move and lay into his army.
Yep. TiTo also has a corner here, so he's probably gonna base push. He's small eco.
Now he's doing it. Fuck.
Oh, he's going for it. He's losing a lot because most of his mini gunners were actually tanking or shooting at the heavy tank.
Tanks survived also. That's nice.
Yes, traps are gay.
Also, NoobX moving his Conyard or MCV to the top right. Just hiding there.
Awesome. How did he even get past that?
I think he had it pretty early. So he had a MCV where TiTo has the patch now, like the right side, and then he moved further up. And
Oh, he moved that up. Ah, I thought it got destroyed because I saw it was getting destroyed by TiTo there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got radar tech from TiTo.
Nice.
Yeah, guys.
So that's when NoobX should just make a radar dome and then send a spy in there. Can do.
TiTo is on 10 harvesters right now.
It's pretty insane.
Noob is trying to defend this as much as possible. And I think he's still doing a pretty good job. Because he's been in a tough situation for a long time right now. But here comes the radar tech units. Here comes the V2s.
Oh boy.
Are those guys being hijacked? Because they were shooting at TiTo's own block. But, yeah.
They
Not
want
too
to make
good.
it entrance, you know?
Oh yeah. Get out of the way, Russians! It's the V2. Oh man, but they're doing damage.
It would be interesting if units could get veterancy by shooting their own units. Like, you make some sacrifices.
Yeah, but like, to be honest, veterancy, in my opinion, is sort of rewarded for your heroic actions. So if you kill a few people, like your own kind, I'm not sure that's heroic.
That's true. Might be true. Oh, but I think it would be nice, like having Tanya in the middle, and then you have like a circle of rifles, and you sacrifice them.
Chew on this. I guess it would be nice if there's like one faction that could do that. Like some radar tech, instead of getting parabombs, you can kill your own infantry for some vet.
That sounds like Soviet.
Yeah. Sacrifice to the... Or we could call it sacrifice like a Kane altar, because in Red Alert 1, there's actually, on the Soviet campaign, you can see that Kane is actually Stalin's advisor. So it would be nice if the Soviets actually made like an altar of some sort for Kane, and then you could sacrifice.
Oh yeah, actually. Like a service depot or something.
Yeah.
For pairing, you just sacrifice it.
I mean, it already exists in Red Alert 2, sort of. You got the grinder for for Yuri. If you just send vehicles or infantry in, you get money for that in return.
Ooh.
So what's a good strategy is Yuri has mind control towers, a static defense, so he can take over units, and then you can send in those controlled units straight into the grinder, and then yeah, it's a sick strategy.
And NoobX finds a new corner for his MCV.
What the hell? Oh my god. This guy literally has seen every corner of this map. And in the meantime, his main base is getting attacked pretty badly here.
Yeah. That's the good news, because eventually the top left MCV is going to be the main base.
And he's got a lot of infantry, but yeah, there's no tanks to support him to soak up some damage, and now his blob is gonna get killed.
The V2s? Yeah.
Yeah, he's really microing those V2s. And nice, the Conyard is just providing all the vision TiTo needs to just get the perfect shot.
Oh, come on.
Man.
Save at 3.
Holy hell, almost 30k army value for TiTo versus 10k. Oh man, on the left here we got like 5 V2s and 6 heavy tanks. Oh my god, wow, it's like someone used napalm on like 5 riflemen. TiTo just used 5 V2s to kill like 5 riflemen.
Oh my god. Leech.
That was carnage right there. Yeah, and as you can see, like, the map is almost entirely blue. But Noob is like a virus, man. He pops out behind enemy lines with 2 rifts and 2 harvesters. They've been mining these patches for quite some time, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm really wondering what Noob is going to do with this Conyard up top here.
I should just make some engineers and then try to capture his base. I mean, at this point he has nothing to lose.
That's true. And if that succeeded, that would be insane. But we also got some yaks coming up here, and yeah, the yaks are here to probably take the artillery. Oh, but he didn't expect so many rocket soldiers there. And the yaks are instantly disposed of. That's pretty... well, it's not gonna make a big difference for TiTo, but in this state of the game, in my opinion. But normally that would be bad if you lost yaks like that for free.
This stage it just delays the game, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
There is a cleanup crew at the bottom. And you can't really deal with... how many is it? 5 V2s?
Yeah, 5. The only thing he has going for him is his vision, I guess. To TiTo here, but... this is for you, per kit. Now you can see here he's chasing that army with his Blackhawks, and so the artillery can still shoot at that. And that's why he's also pulling them back, because he can't do much about it. Well, he could snipe some V2s if he wanted to with 1 Blackhawk, because there's 1 rocket soldier, so he could first snipe on it's a flamethrower. Okay, so he could just go in there and take these V2s for free, actually.
Now TiTo has the Tesla tanks, so definitely.
Yeah, that's true, but they're still over here, next to the Conyard.
Just need the Iron Curtain now.
Iron Curtain? Really?
I mean, that's everything else, so why not?
Oh yeah, tier 3. Yep. Yeah, it's hard for because Noob is feeling a bit confident with this army right now, and he wants to do a small push, see what he can kill. But as he's doing that, in the shadows right behind his base, there's a storm coming. And I was just about to say maybe he's gonna spot it, but he doesn't. Yeah, but he knows Noob's army's over there, so he can take the main base.
He doesn't even have to defend space, because he has like 90% of the map, so he can just sacrifice some of the base or some of the map and just take off this. Spies? Where?
See spies?
Answer that. Oh! Base to get money.
Oh, he probably used it in TiTo's ref. Because TiTo, for the amount of harvesters he has, 11, he's low on cash, so maybe he did.
He took a lot of money from TiTo main. Look at the art. Look at the graph and see the spike. So it is NoobX that took from money from TiTo.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, wow, what a spike. Yeah, that was a good match.
Battle control. Terminate.
Noob was... I think I remember in the original game, I'm not sure it's in this case as well, but dogs were able to sniff out spies.
And they still do, I think.
Sorry?
They still do.
Okay. Even though they have a disguise, like, that's the perfect counter, but yeah.
Yes, exactly. So you can put them in aggressive mode and put them close to your, I don't know, power plant or something.
I remember when you could shift deploy anywhere. Usually when I do that, I hear the announcer saying, "Cannot deploy here, cannot." Alright, so Noob versus TiTo. TiTo actually going with dogs.
Yeah,
Very nice.
in fact, he almost always goes for dogs.
And he's using them really effectively here. Because as you can see, dogs provide more vision than riflemen, but don't forget, riflemen can shoot further away than they can see. So, a really good combination. And at the same time, this is nice, he cleaned up some scouts in the middle, and because he's double ref, he can produce more infantry in the early stages, so now he's going to pressure this, and maybe he can get an engineer snipe right here. And he's probably going to. Yeah.
Please deny the capture by some time.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
You said.
Oh. What? Oh. No. Didn't he see that?
Apparently not.
Wow. Master escapist right here. This boy is free.
Being like the dog. Going into the forest and the engineer has to hide.
Oh, that would be nice if you just sent only the dog after it now. That would be so funny.
Yeah.
But he's being met by his ranger friend, who's going to pick him up right here.
Let's see if he's actually able to take down TiTo's engineer.
He's probably going to try to.
Yeah. Maybe too late.
Yep. Oh.
Can't.
Awesome.
He's going to take it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's still good to take him out, but I think for TiTo he mainly did his job and just to secure this one, because even though if Noob take this one, the upper one, then he still has two. But well, actually Noob can just now. I'm surprised why he didn't unload his engineer at the oil rig where he just killed it. He could have taken that back.
I think maybe it's two options, like two alternatives. The first one is that he knows that TiTo has a flak truck or something, or expects him to have. So he has like vision advantage, so the flak truck can just take him. And the other one is that he wants to stop his engineer to take the top oil rig.
Yeah.
Or maybe he thinks so.
But he's going for it.
Nice.
And he's probably gonna take it. And I'm surprised TiTo didn't see this, because...
Yeah, that's... yeah. Should expect that, I think.
Yeah. And now... it's not yours anymore. And now he's probably gonna go for the upper one.
Yeah, that's... hopefully will stop before the flak truck is able to take him.
I hope so. Because the ranger has more vision. But the flag can pack a punch, because... Flag has more armor than the ranger. So the ranger loses to a flag easily.
Yeah. Nice by NoobX to just taking care of his ranger.
Yeah, definitely. Like we all said, scouting is very important, and to keep that alive is just... it's pretty good, because usually what I do now if I lose my ranger before I have like radar tech, I like to build one again just for scouting. But if you don't lose that and you can just repair it, then you can just keep producing tanks and still scout at the same time. So it's always good to preserve your units and repair them.
They're pretty cheap also, so you can get a decent veterancy relatively fast. And if you have like a vet 2 or something, then that's just the speed is insane.
Yeah, definitely. And especially if you saw what Orb did, if you go snipe rocket soldiers, they can become veterancy 1 or 2 pretty fast.
I don't know how the veterancy works, but I think it's like you get 1 level after taking twice the army value or something.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
So if it costs 600, then you need to snipe 4 rocket soldiers to get veterancy 1. Not so much actually.
Now TiTo going for the upper oil rig. But it's nice from Noob to clear the middle one right now.
So TiTo has very interesting refinery placement on the left side.
Oh dear! I didn't see that, but yeah, that's not good. And because of this placement, I see a lot of his harvesters blocking each other because they have to go around the cliff.
That's true.
So that's really, really bad. But I guess he probably thought that Noob was already there.
I don't know.
I didn't pay attention to how it happened, so...
Maybe he just wanted to place it fast and maintain the macro, like maintain, I don't know, the asset lead.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Also,
yeah.
Noob's actually has 7 harvesters compared to TiTo's 6. But... well... Noob's refinery in the middle is also not that ideal, in my opinion.
Yeah, and he has 4 harvesters. They're sufficient for the double patch on the bottom.
Yep, that's very true. I have to say, even though TiTo's ref placement is a bit worse, his eco is looking better.
Yeah. So both have interesting eco.
Yep. They're probably both going to stabilize, but they stabilize in a very weird way. But it's going to work out for both of them eventually. Noob's sitting on 0 cash though.
Also another fun placement for NoobX on the right side.
Oh yeah. Man, that's a lot of cells.
I saw a game yesterday, I think, on this map. But I don't remember who played, but it was like really weird refinery placement. It was 5 aces against regular match.
He played versus Mo.
Yes, also Jack Lerp.
Yeah, true.
So
Still haven't watched that one, to be honest.
yeah, it's not casted or anything, but it's available. But
oh yeah,
5 aces.
I'm going to try. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, but 5 aces was on NoobX's spawn. He was being pressured quite heavily, so he just placed the refinery in the middle. So like,
oh no!
all the refineries were placed like really far away.
Yeah, that's especially if the patch is a little bit hard mined out.
Yeah.
Like here as well with TiTo on the left, his harvesters really have to go a long way.
And it's kind of fine if you have many harvesters and they are not blocking each other in the path.
Meanwhile, TiTo is cleaning up this expansion though.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Harvesters. Yep.
Also the defender advantage and the big.
He shouldn't go here. I think he lost his expansion here, but now he's losing his entire army as well.
There's nothing to gain by taking that army.
No, I agree. And now he's going... Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah.
Both had weird eco, but Yeah, TiTo was in a much better position.
Battle control.
I mean, you can have a weird eco if you have a huge army.
Trying to catch up with le chat. So much love in chat. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, a lot of people today, man. Really fun.
Yeah. It's nice to not wait for games.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna add an extra day of streaming.
Do you mean?
Just an extra day. Like I'm gonna keep doing Saturday, and obviously I'm streaming tomorrow for the tournament. But I also want, to keep promoting the lower levels as well. So I think I'm gonna do one stream with only academy level costs, and then the other day is just anyone can play, you know? Oh, you guys are gonna play? There you go. Yo, Mega Tank, thanks for dropping by, man. Welcome. Good to have you here.
Ooh, and Jerry's there as well.
You just need to disguise the spy as a Shift Q deployed MCV to full Puncho. You're giving me ideas for a video. I'm going to try and change into a deployed MCV. Alright, we got Kazu playing. TiTo versus Kazu. Very nice. Well, I am just going for a quick bio break. So, Morkel, you're in charge.
Oh boy.
Entertain my chat, please. Thank you very much.
I guess this is the time I talk about 5G. Ready, Kazu is ready. On his own map as well. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Mute is Canadian, I think. We are the both same person. If anyone is interested in having a good read about 5G and the truth behind it, then you should go to the Alert Global League Discord. There is one dedicated for that. And then go to Meme Conspiracies Only channel. There's a lot of interesting fun facts about 5G that apparently we have been brainwashed not to trust by the media, so interesting facts there.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
I was just preaching the fears and the dangers of 5G while you were absent.
The dangers of what?
5G, you know, 4G and then 5G, I think.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna melt us all. We'll be radiated.
It has a relationship with the coronavirus as well.
Oh yes, that's true. 5G can actually heal coronaviruses.
Oh, really? I thought
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, so what my plan is, as soon as we have 5G in my village, I'm gonna steal that tower, put it in my home, and then I have a corona-proof home.
Nice.
Yes, I got it all figured out. Because all these stupid people are destroying 5G towers instead of just taking them and using them for yourself.
So I guess once you have your tower, you can just invite all your friends and strangers to your house, and then you can all be corona-free.
Hell no, they need to pay for that shit. I don't have any friends. Fuck them. Fuck them. Cunts. Just pay me. Wanna be corona-free? And what I also could do is install a little propaganda tower inside of it as well.
Oh, that sounds good.
So instead of paying me once for the tower, they actually give me a subscription.
Recurring revenues.
Yes, and then I'm gonna take over the Chinese. And then I will control the world.
That sounds very similar to this YouTube video I've seen about 5G.
What? Let's just make one thing clear here. If coronavirus has done something for the world, it has to be that it showed how stupid humanity can be.
Yeah.
But we already knew that, but coronavirus just confirmed it for us. Anyways.
It's a nice reminder.
Yep.
And in the meantime, TiTo has, I don't know, 20 rifles against 5 for Kazu.
Wait. Oh, it's TiTo versus Kazu, what the hell? I was completely confused for a sec. But yeah,
Who did you
still...
think it was? In?
Sorry?
Who did you think it was?
Well, not Kazu actually. I was looking at the color first, and there's someone else who plays with this color, in my opinion.
Yes, who cares? Regularly does that, like red, more reddish. This is kind of, I don't know, brown.
Oh, I thought he was like really dark greenish usually.
I think might be wrong, but Gormented also has this color.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's Gormented. Yeah, it's Gormented. In Perth, where I live, there was a picture of a couple protesting about 5G and Corona in the park on Reddit. Someone said they know the guy and he's a doctor at the local hospital.
Oh boy.
Well, that has to be a very local hospital, and it's probably just a random guy who decided to run a hospital. And then he's like, I'm a doctor. I know everything. I mean, you know what the thing is, when all this shit started, I was taking shit very seriously. But as soon as the media covered everything around Corona, even lies and stuff, like in our country they explained 6 times. They said animals cannot give Corona to people. And then like a week later they were like, oh my god, dogs and cats actually can. What the fuck? Be afraid of your dog and cat. And then a week later they said, okay, sorry, it's not possible. But everyone has already killed their dog and cat because people were afraid. And then they're like, oh, okay, sorry, well, they didn't kill him. I mean, that's why I just stopped listening to the media in general. I mean, I'm still cautious because my name is Kaution, so I should be. But I don't know, man. It's tough to say what's true and what's not true. I mean,
I guess they don't know as well.
Yeah. I've uploaded an episode of The Simpsons to my Facebook account. And it's an episode that was made 10 years ago by The Simpsons. And there you see a council of big corporative guys discussing like, all right, what are we going to do now to keep the public in our control? And then some guy says, let's start a disease. And I mean, this episode was done 10 years ago. It's insane.
That guy's name? Bill Gates.
Yeah, people are saying that Bill Gates was also something to do with it, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at enough YouTube videos, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You just need to find the right YouTube videos, I suppose.
Yep. But Aimhole, nice to see you still here, man. Because honestly, I'm probably gonna start the stream every time at 4 PM UTC now. It's just because I know there's some Australian guys here who want to watch the stream as well. And usually when I start at 6 PM UTC, it's already midnight there. So I'm doing this for you guys. I'm such a nice guy, dude. Holy shit. Sometimes
So-
I'm too nice.
Sue has a nice army actually on the expansion of TiTo.
Ooh, yep, and it's completely unguarded. Well, there's only one flame tower here, so it's not gonna do much. But look at the army value as well.
See, army. Holy fuck.
I mean, TiTo is now actually only destroying army because of this flame tower, but
how is it
before?
possible?
I have no idea.
He also had double ref, so he should actually have a bigger army.
Yep. But
Oh
yeah,
boy.
before that, his destroyed was on 100, so he killed one rifleman.
Yeah.
And Kazu was already at 3k destroyed. So
Jesus.
he had some really good traits.
I guess while we were talking about Corona, there was some big engagement.
Yeah, that's what Corona does with you, man. Time flies.
I don't know if that's the name, like symptoms of.
If you get Corona, okay, guys, this is Justin, and this is confirmed by my journalist Morkel over here. You know, Corona gives you time travel abilities, alright? Put it up in the New York Times, I don't care.
Who's your source? It's Morkel, the LSD guy.
Yep, he's the guy who goes on in weekends in apparently in Oslo. He just goes around naked, taking LSD and shooting people with his gun. I mean, it's pretty standard stuff for him. He talks about it like it's his normal day of life.
Service depot is also captured and sold. So yeah, it looks pretty bleak.
Yep. Ooh, he's contesting up top as well with a Tesla coil, TiTo.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kazu
Did-
has double the army value here.
Also, TiTo, he's the player that beat NoobX, pretty nice. And then you see Sue just spending 7 minutes and it's already, yeah, probably a GG.
Yeah, and even I lasted longer against Kazu.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long I lasted, but is it 1996? What? What? I wish it was. That would be nice. And I could relive everything that's going to happen. Or everything that already happened, because then I was probably playing TD around that time. Yep, TiTo calling the GG. His main base was completely cleaned up. By Kazoo.
GG. That was a very solid play. by Kazu.
Imagine having to change your microwave clock. What?
There is a clock in the microwave, you know.
I know, but
Battle control.
if the clock
terminated.
dies before the microwave, I'm not going to replace it.